Hey everybody, we have an interesting one today.
We do. We want to pose the question to all of you and find the answer today. Can AI start a business? Can a robot come up with a business plan, a business idea?
That sounds like a science fiction novel.
It does, but that's the future we're living in, everyone.
A robot started my business.
And here we are. We're going to test this. So I'm sure a lot of you lately especially have been hearing about ChatGPT, and maybe you've even been using it yourself. Yeah. I found ways to utilize that to just make my life a little bit easier, and I'm loving it. What about you?
Yes, I have been using it very frequently. It is awesome. It's awesome.
A super cool tool. And it's like getting better every day, which is even more exciting. I feel like AI is something that obviously we know is going to change the world that we live in, and I'm optimistic and thinking it's going to change things for the better because it is so powerful, but I also feel like we don't even really know how powerful it can be yet, and we're just scratching the surface, we're kind of playing around, you know?
We're just flying a kite in a hurricane.
Yeah.
We're like, write a email for this person, and you're like, wow, it did it.
Yeah, come up with a recipe for my dinner tonight, like things like that. But
to that end, we thought it would be fun to see what we could iterate without any input from us on just what ChatGPT thinks the best.
Well, a little input. We have
a little input.
We have to get it going.
But we had a comment recently that asked if we could do our top 10 steps for starting a business with an e-com focus.
Yes.
And I thought, what if
we will do that?
We will do that.
Yes.
But I thought for this video, why don't we see what ChatGPT thinks the best e-com company to start right now is and how to go about doing it?
Can we get ChatGPT to come up with a business idea for us? So and this is not prepared. We haven't done this ahead of time. We're gonna do it right here, right now.
Yeah.
And and I don't have any. I'm not coming in with any ideas. So is it possible if this were you, you're like, I want to start a business, but I have no ideas. Can we come up with a fully good formed idea? Let's find out. So the first question I think we should pose is, how do we say this? We'll say, I want to start an e-commerce company. What should I sell? Is that how we should say it?
Say what should be the purpose of the company.
Okay, what should be the purpose of this company?
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, this is kind of it's a little bit basic here, but we've got the purpose of your e-commerce company should be to provide customers with a convenient, efficient, and enjoyable online shopping experience. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
This can include offering a wide selection of products, yes, competitive prices, obviously, and easy to use website navigation. Now, I guess if I didn't know anything about
e-commerce,
the important things, these would be,
now ask it, taking those best practices and looking at the trends coming into 2023, what do you believe to be the type of e-commerce business that is likely to have the most and easiest success in starting and scaling? It's a little wordy, but
it is.
I think the robot will get it.
I think so. I think I got all that. Let's see. In 2023, e-commerce businesses that focus on niche products or services and those that prioritize sustainability and ethical practices, are likely to have the most success in starting and scaling.
Okay.
Niche e-commerce businesses, such as those that focus on specific product categories or target specific customer segments. Wow, she's going a lot. She? What? It. I don't know. Can achieve success by catering to a highly engaged and loyal customer base. For example, an e-commerce business that specializes in eco-friendly or sustainable products may find a strong demand. Okay, going on. Another trend likely to continue in 2023 is the growth of subscription-based e-commerce models.
Okay.
Yeah, so such as Birchbox, Dollar Shave Club, and others. It really says that.
So it's floating around kind of the best practices.
It says, in summary, e-commerce businesses that can find a niche, focus on sustainability and ethical practices, and offer subscription-based models are likely to have the most success in starting and scaling in 2023.
Well,
now we're going to ask, what kind of products
do you think fit that above prompt? Because this is supposed to be conversational.
Mm-hmm. What kind of products
can you say it's like...
do you think are... Should I reiterate it? Like niche?
No. Fit that above prompt so that it... Or that above answer. And then say maybe... Could you provide me with 5 examples?
So we've got some choices. Okay. Let's see. Here are 5 examples of products or product categories that align with the trends and best practices discussed above. Number 1, eco-friendly and sustainable home goods. This could include products such as usable straws, bamboo utensils, beeswax wraps, and other items that promote environmental responsibility and reduce waste. Number 2, natural and organic beauty and personal care products. This category could include items such as non-toxic skincare, natural deodorants, and organic shampoos and conditioners. Subscription-based meal kit delivery. This type of e-commerce business could, that's like HelloFresh kind of thing. Okay, fitness and wellness subscription box. This category could include products such as supplements, workout equipment, and healthy snacks that would target health-conscious consumers. Handmade and artisanal goods. This could be products such as handmade jewelry, pottery, furniture, other items created by artisans and craftspeople. These are interesting ideas.
Yeah, and they all fit the prompt that...
And it says, keep in mind, these are just examples. There are many other products that could fit into these categories or similar ones that align with the trends and best practices discussed above.
Okay, so let's go one further. Let's ask it... I'm thinking let's ask, of these 5, which is the easiest to start?
Or I was going to say, of these 5, which would be what would like cost the least amount of capital.
So which one would be the easiest to start and require the least amount of upfront capital?
Wait, repeat that.
Of
these
the
5, okay,
which would be the easiest to start and which would require the least upfront capital? So we can narrow. Instead of I was gonna try to pick one and think that, but I thought let's.
Of the 5 examples provided, starting a subscription-based meal kit delivery service or fitness and wellness subscription box service would likely require the least upfront capital. This is because these types of businesses typically rely on pre-existing relationships with suppliers rather than a significant investment in inventory or manufacturing facilities.
Okay.
And it's going on with ideas. What's crazy and amazing to me, I think this is really exciting and long, so we'll put it up here, pause to read. What's really exciting to me about this is that all of this information is stuff that I could find, but I'd have to Google for a long time. To get to this point, it might have already taken me, a couple hours to get here.
Yeah.
If I was just Googling these questions and being inundated with tons and tons of articles, whatever research that I have to do myself and back and forth, take notes, and then keep thinking what next. So, basically, let's see. What do you think? Keep in mind there are other ways to fund your business, such as crowdfunding, loans, investors, blah, 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 blah. So where should we go from here? Should we either pick fitness and wellness subscription box or a meal plan subscription box?
So
how do we make this choice? Because we still want the AI to make the choice. So
I'm gonna pick. My vote is the meal kit. Here's why. When you get into supplements, even though supplements are not regulated, you are...
Wait.
What?
We want ChatGPT to do this. You're putting in your knowledge.
Sorry.
I think we should ask which niche has less competition.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Between fitness and wellness subscription box and the meal kit subscription box, which niche has less competition right now? I put 2 exclamation points on accident, which has it right now? Tell me. Okay, so it has a lot. That said, currently the fitness and wellness subscription box niche may have less competition, and that's kind of what I thought, because I get so many ads right now for meal subscription thingy-mabobbers, and you know, there's the boxes, there's the pre-made meals, and blah blah blah.
I have an instinct as to why there's less competition in it, but I don't want to try to interject. I don't want to try to interject in this. We're trying to approach this that the chat is doing all of the decision making.
Right. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna decide if that. It gave a really long explanation as to why, like several paragraphs, which is super cool. I love it that it's not just like these conversations with AI are not just like little answers tossed out. Like it's showing you it's a conversation, and it's a real good conversation. So then we're like, okay, we know what niche we want now. We're gonna do a fitness and wellness subscription box.
So I would ask it to lay
How do I get started?
How do I get started in this fitness and wellness subscription box?
Okay.
And I would also give it parameters. So when you're done typing out.
Okay. How do I get started with my fitness and wellness subscription box business? Yes. I didn't hit send yet.
Okay. Assuming I only have $1,000 of total investable funds and need to grow the business from sales. So that's kind of because I saw it in the earlier one. It's again listicles and everything. There's so many. Well, there's banks, there's crowdfunding. It's like that is a big lift.
Yeah.
So let's just say I saved up $1,000.
Sure.
And then sales are going to then fund that growth.
Sure.
What do I do?
Yeah, this is true.
Okay, let's see what the.
All right, so it's still going. It's still ticking here.
1, conduct market research. Hey, we made a video talking about market research, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Conduct market research, identify your target market, and assess the demand for your products. Research your competitors and identify what sets you apart from them. This can help you understand your target audience, their needs, and how to reach them. Develop a business plan. Okay, got it. Curate a selection of products. Create a website. Build an email list. Use social media. Optimize for search engines. Start selling. Continuously improve. Okay.
You can start selling your subscription box to your email list.
Yeah.
So it's not telling you.
And social media.
Well, how did it tell you how to
put the money? So it just says starting a fitness and wellness subscription box with a limited budget of $1,000 can be challenging, but it is possible. Here are some steps to get started.
So why don't you say, can you please go into more detail on the actual sourcing of the goods that will be going into the subscription box and how I should go about that? Because everything it broke down is A, free to do, B, some business organization and some kind of like peripheral things that you need to set up on your business above and beyond the product itself, like the email and working with small influencers. All of that's awesome, but if you're coming in saying, I don't know anything, I need help really with kind of that sourcing part, it left that out. So let's see what it says.
Okay. Actually, starting off strong with number 1, partner with small and independent brands. And that's great because you don't need to be making these products for your subscription box.
So it's thinking that your subscription box will be kind of like what's that one?
Like Ipsy Graham box, whatever, where it's like other brands. Oh, which a lot of these boxes actually are. Snack boxes, makeup boxes.
If you built the list and engaged the community first, you could go to the brands and say, hey, I have 10,000 people, 5,000 people on my email list ready to start getting boxes. Can I have your product at a significant discount, if not free, to put in there to then generate sales?
It's great. It says partnering with small and independent brands can be a great way to source products for your subscription box. These brands may be more open to working with a new business with limited budget and may offer more flexible terms, such as a lower minimum order quantity or consignment arrangements. Okay. Then it says negotiate with suppliers. When sourcing products, it's important to negotiate with suppliers to get the best price possible. Be prepared to negotiate on things like minimum order quantities, payment terms, and shipping costs. Yeah, absolutely. Look for deals and promotions. Okay, such as bulk discounts or end of season sales with your suppliers. Sure. Consider drop shipping. Drop shipping allows you to sell products to your customers without having to keep an inventory.
I would avoid drop shipping.
Yeah, that also would not be very possible with a subscription box because you have to kit it.
So
that would not be actually applicable for this. So this is the first situation where I feel like something that AI said is not really, but it's one of many options. So
yeah.
I mean, crowdfunding. Yeah, you can do crowdfunding. Use samples from different suppliers before making a commitment to a large order. This will help you test the quality of the products and make sure they're a good fit. Well, yeah, okay.
Samples are also good if you needed to kind of have like a starter box and you wanted to photograph it.
Ooh, I like these next two.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, this one. Keep an eye out for trade shows. Attend trade shows where you can meet with suppliers, see their products in person, and negotiate deals.
Trade shows
Absolutely.
are
Trade shows are great. We love them. We're big trade show people. We love to go to Vegas. If we can, we'll go a couple times a year. We'll go to the shows.
It's crazy that even in this connected age where you can just email anybody, you can call somebody, you can FaceTime them, there is just something about getting one industry or kind of similar industries together and meeting in person, connecting in person. There is so much.
And deals happen fast. They really do.
At trade shows.
Yeah.
There's a reason that they're a couple days long and there are thousands of vendors. It's because stuff happens. Stuff moves. Probably what would have taken 6 months outside in normal email exchanges back and forth is happening in a meeting.
You're shaking hands in the morning and then they say, let's go meet at the little trade show cafe for lunch to talk over this. And then that you talk and then you're like, okay, this evening, do you want to go have drinks and I can bring my business partner? And you do. And then the next day you have another meeting back at their booth and you're signing papers and you go back home and you've made a deal and you get started. Like, it's like these things happen like that.
You also have a lot of access to people that in a cold email, you'd be just a cold email, but if you walk up to their booth, if usually trade shows will have like matchmaking services online ahead of the meeting. Mm-hmm. If you send a request out to meet with somebody, they're in a trade show mindset, they're more likely to be taking meetings, even speculatory meetings, where if it's an email saying, can I have a call 15 minutes of your time in their normal day-to-day life, it's going to be very hard to get a meeting with that person. Mm-hmm. And even just 10 minutes in a meeting at somebody's booth going, here's my idea. Maybe it's the passion they see. Maybe it's a sample that you bring that you couldn't have done otherwise. Cannot speak high. I mean,
we're going off here on how much we love trade shows, but I think that's a really good one.
It is tough though, because you got to go. You have to stay somewhere. You got all your meals. There might be a ticket to get in, but they are phenomenal. Yeah. Especially with this, if you were to go specifically into something like this, where a subscription box has a lot of other people's products in it. You should go to a health and wellness expo that has vendors. If you were in beauty, you'd go to a beauty expo where all these vendors and manufacturers are meeting up.
So the other point is use online marketplaces. Look for online marketplaces that sell wholesale products such as Alibaba, DHgate, and Global Sources. This can be a great way to find products at a lower cost. But make sure to do your due diligence when dealing with overseas suppliers. That does not go without that caveat. That is an important caveat.
Do
your due diligence.
Do your due diligence. Or if this is something you're interested in and you want to work with international suppliers, leave us a comment.
Yeah.
Send me an email.
Like this idea, like we don't own this. Like I know we're doing this with AI here. And we're putting it out to you on the internet. So if this sounds like we're not going to start a fitness and wellness subscription box.
No, but so if like one of those five choices,
if this sounds great to you and this is helpful to you,
or if any of this sounded kind of interesting and there's like different gaps, leave us a comment on what that gap is. Send us an email. We have a lot of experience working with factories in China, knowing what to look for, knowing how to audit, how to negotiate terms best. So we can definitely help out if that is something that you're kind of a little bit short on.
Yeah. Okay, so this is good. These are all really creative ways Now we know how we've got steps to get started. We've got different ideas on how to source our products.
Yep.
So this is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna build an online database to get and work with independent suppliers, and
you should ask now that you have, because it gave you broad strokes, right?
It
gave you even broad strokes on the manufacturing and on the sourcing the product and kind of what to do structurally with the emails and whatnot. None of that has any kind of timetable associated with it. So why don't we ask for what would be my roadmap for the first 30 days using the above information?
Ooh.
Because I think that is also very helpful if you're coming into ecom cold. How long should I spend making an email list? How long should I spend? How long should I wait to hear back? Things like that.
Oh, it's going.
Hey-o.
Okay. Here's a potential roadmap for the first 30 days of starting your fitness and wellness subscription box business using the information provided. Days 1 through 7, your first week, conduct market research and develop a business plan. Use this time to research your target market, assess the demand for your products, and research your competitors.
Okay.
Use this information to create a solid business plan that outlines your goals, strategies, and projected financials. Yep, perfect.
Great.
Next week, days 8 through 14, curate a selection of products and create a website. Identify and partner with small and independent fitness and wellness brands. Okay, so it also thought that's your best bet. With your values and mission, curate a selection of products that you can include in your subscription box. Create a website that showcases your product subscription plans and pricing. Make sure it's mobile friendly and easy to navigate. Great, I love that. The next week, 15 through 21, build an email list and create social media accounts. Use this time to start building an email list of potential customers by offering a free guide or resource in exchange for an email address. Okay, doing a lead magnet. Good little lead magnet. Love that. That's what you call that in marketing, when you offer something free in exchange for an email address. I'm sure you've clicked on ads like this before that's like, get my free guide or my free downloadable thing, and the only thing stopping you is that you must put in your email and then you get on their list, and that's how they build their list, and that's a great way to do it. Especially there's so many options with that. With a fitness and wellness thing, you could have a downloadable
you can do
fitness plan. You can actually we can ask for ideas. So I'll stop there. Let's see, create social media accounts. Yes, okay, great. Optimize for search. This is the next final days 22 to 30. Optimize for search engines, start selling, and gather feedback. It says start selling within your first 30 days. I don't know how practical that is, but I like it as an idea.
Maybe pre-sale?
Pre-sale, I think. I just don't know that you could get products sourced in that amount of time because you're relying on other vendors.
Yeah, that really is going to come down to what's in the box.
What's in the box?
What are the lead times of everything you're putting in, and really how fast they can turn around.
Yeah.
If it's 3 items and they're all supplements that are manufactured or sold or distributed locally, and it's a matter of picking it up, just throwing it into the boxes and then going, sure. But if there is a yoga mat in there in addition, but that yoga mat you found from Alibaba, then you're on, you're waiting for that last item to come in. So
yeah, I like that it says to continuously gather feedback and make improvements as you go along. I think that's a good important step. And then it says, please note this is just an example, and depending on specific circumstances of your business, the steps may vary. Additionally, starting a business takes time and effort, and it may take more than 30 days to fully launch it and start seeing significant sales. However, by following this roadmap and being dedicated, you can lay the foundation for a successful business and grow it over time. I totally agree.
Awesome. You want to ask about that lead gen?
I do. So I'm going to say...
Like point number
which
something?
was that? That was number 3. Okay. In point number 3, you mentioned how did they say it? I said lead magnet, but you
free
mentioned
guide or
offering a free guide or resource. What are some examples of that? Okay, so we've got some examples. Number 1, an ebook. Write an ebook on a topic about fitness and wellness. For example, 10 simple ways to improve your fitness at home. Yeah, I mean, an ebook, how long does that have to be? It doesn't have to be very long.
No.
That's not a big lift to do that. I mean, kind of, but not like as big as you may think. A checklist, that's a lot easier. Create a checklist of tips and recommendations related to fitness and wellness. For example, 7 essential stretches for a full body workout. A video series. Oh, that's cool. That's a bigger lift. But a topic such as beginner yoga for stress relief or the science of nutrition for athletes. I had an idea if you wanted. I think that's valuable, but only valuable if maybe you partner with a known influencer or fitness person who does those for you. Then it's less of a lift. You will probably have to pay that person, but they'll be known and someone will be like, oh, it's exclusive.
I would
I
offer
want to
them
do
like
that.
a revenue split. Or some
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
percentage
that's
of
right. I guess
sales.
if you have no capital to give them at this time, because everything's going toward launching, that's a great idea. A revenue split to like be your spokesperson essentially.
And
that
like,
could be cool.
If you were to go that route, you could also kind of feel out how they felt about taking a larger role, because if you're, just some random person, what do you know about fitness? But if you say, I'm going to be the behind the scenes, and then you, influencer, will say to your fans, hey, I've started a subscription box or something, and really she's just giving you that social proof. She's giving you a face to tie the product to. You could shortcut maybe a lot of the marketing you'd be doing on first explaining why you are to be trusted.
Yes.
If that
We've
matters
talked about
to you.
this before when it comes to marketing and partnering, why you would
Yeah.
do licensing, things like that.
So just a thought, something to think about. But
they also say online course such as the Complete Guide to Strength Training or the Anatomy of a Healthy Diet. Sure. Podcast. I mean, people expect podcasts for free anyway, and they usually don't have to put in an email for it, so that one might be harder. Printable workout plans. That's a good one. It has to look nice though. Beginners, full body workout, or advanced cardio workout for different fitness levels. Yeah, that's great. Perfect. Okay, cool. So we might even try to do all of those things to really get a beautiful, great email list
see
going.
which one works the best. And kind of feed that.
So now I think let's go into the marketing side of things. We don't have a name for a brand yet. So we're gonna say, what are some name suggestions for this
Health.
Do I need to reiterate?
No, for this
company.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is fun. Oh, I'm loving what I see already. These are good.
These are good.
These are good. These sound real. Fitbox. Oh, duh, easy. Wellness crate. Love it. Fit kit. So catchy. That's great.
Is that not taken?
I don't know. I mean, I guess you, again, due diligence here. Pro health box. Sporty box. Vitality box. Fit bundle. Health kit. Active box. Fit gear box. I love this. These names have a catchy and easy to oh, that's funny. This literally says, these names have a catchy and easy to remember. That doesn't make any sense.
Uh-oh. The AI is breaking.
They convey the idea of a subscription box service that delivers fitness and wellness products to customers. They're also short and easy to spell, making them easy to remember and find online. Keep in mind that the name should also be available as a domain name and social media handles. Yeah. Sure, I like it. We're gonna go with FitKit. I'm gonna tell the AI. We're going to go with FitKit. I love that. FitKit is a catchy, easy to remember, and fitting name for a fitness and wellness subscription box company. Okay, yes. Can I ask it if it's been taken already?
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
The name. Oh, it says, congratulations on your new company name. I wish you all the best in your business, and if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Thanks, ChatGPT. We're buds. I feel like it's like a real person on the other side. Has the name FitKit already been taken? Let's see what they say. Oh, they don't know. It says, I apologize, as a language model, I don't have access to real-time information such as business registration, trademarks, or domain names. So I can't check if the name FitKit has already been taken or not. However, there are some ways you can check if the name has already been taken by another business.
This is actually still very helpful.
This is.
If you
have
don't know where to look to see if it's taken.
Yes. It says check if the domain name www.fitkit.com is available. Check for the name on social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Search the name in Google and other search engines. Check if the name is trademarked. You can do this by searching the USPTO database for existing trademarks. Check with your local business registration office. Okay, I'm just gonna click that domain and it should open another tab, right?
Let's see.
Does it exist? It exists. Fit Kit, wellness kits, delivered right to the doorstep.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
I guess it is scraping.
But I don't know. That said your logo here. Then look, wait, ready?
Oh.
And these are. I'm not sure if this is.
Is this a company that exists doing the exact thing that we just generated?
This is like a white label.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
And they have little cards, little downloadable things. This is a nice website.
Well, if that's what you were going for.
Look, it looks like they partner with businesses such as, here it says Keurig Green Mountain, American Express, and then they provide these things probably to their
HR. It's like an HR thing they provide it to their employees.
To their employees, and it's branded. Well, that's a great idea. That's super cool.
That's pretty cool.
Look at that. We learned something. Okay, but so bye-bye tab. Okay.
Bye, Fit Kit.
So we can't do Fit Kit, or we can because this is just an example.
Yeah.
But let's say we can't. We want to pick another one.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back to our list here. I liked Wellness Crate. It's a little longer. It's not as catchy. There's also just Fitbox.
There's also Fitbox.
What do you think? What does ChatGPT think? I will say Fit Kit has already been taken, unfortunately. Which is better? Fitbox, I'll put it in quotes, or Wellness Crate. I know my question mark's on the wrong side there. Both Fitbox and Wellness Crate are great name options. Yeah, thank you. Okay, great. Fitbox is catchy, easy to remember name that conveys the idea of a box filled with fitness-related products. It's short, easy to spell, has good ring to it. It's also easy to pronounce. Okay, Wellness Crate also fits well. Great. Both names are available as a domain name and social media handle, so it's important that you choose one that you think. Remember to check with blah, blah, blah. Okay, it didn't make a choice for me.
Yeah.
It didn't make a choice for me. That's
But
interesting. I didn't know if it would make a choice or not.
Both are available?
It does say both names are available as a domain name and social media handles.
So maybe it was fine. It was able to find the other one as an example, the Fit Kit, because it found the Fit Kit website to say check if Fit Kit is available. But since it can't find it, it's saying they're available. It's interesting.
I don't know if that's true, but I'm gonna trust it and I'm not gonna look. Do your due diligence, but for the purpose of our example, I'm going to trust it and see. But it did not make the choice for me. So if I don't know, maybe it just won't make a choice.
Maybe it won't.
What do you want to choose? What do we choose? How do we choose?
I don't know. Let's just do Fitbox.
We'll just make the choice.
That's an example. Okay. Let's just go with Fitbox.
Okay, I'm going with Fitbox. Great choice. Okay, and then it says it again. It's catchy, easy to remember. Blah 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 blah. Lovely. Great. So we have that, and I'm gonna say, what are some? How should I? What are some what are some possible slogans my Fitbox company could have? Let's see how good you are at writing slogans. Slogans are like a tagline.
Yeah.
It's like a catchy little phrase that sums up what you do.
I always worry when you start creeping into the creative.
No, I like it. It's fun.
But-
It's weird and fun. Okay, we've got some good ideas already. Get fit one box at a time. Unbox your potential. Your fitness partner in a box. Elevate your fitness game. Experience the power of wellness. That's Fitbox, your key to a healthy lifestyle. Unlock your fitness goals. Fitbox, the ultimate fitness solution. Open the box to a healthier you. Fitbox, elevate your fitness, elevate your life. They really like elevate here.
They like
I think,
elevate.
like the experience and elevate.
So those are all fine.
They're fine.
They're fine.
They are very generic. They
generic.
wouldn't get as creative as say like an agency that helps with branding specifically.
Because one
that
of the
gives
things
you something more unique.
This is pulling information from the internet, and there's a lot of surface level kind of like taglines like that. But really, what you want to be doing when you're coming up with anything branded like that is that you want to make sure that it still feels like your brand, even if you're not seeing the name. So if I could replace Fitbox with FitKit or any other thing and the tagline still makes sense, you could argue it's not a very strong tagline.
Sure.
But for the purposes of this example, if I had zero any background and I was 100% relying, that would be functional.
Yeah.
I'd say it's functional.
To get started, why not? Why not?
Yes.
I like Unbox Your Potential. I think that's of all of them, that is the one that's most unique, I would say, or most, so I'm gonna just tell it. I like number 2. Great. Just so you know. Yay! Okay, cool. Perfect. Yes, I know why it's great. Thank you. Thank you very much. The slogan is better. Wow, it just goes on and on. Great.
You can hit stop generating if you
I
like. That's a
didn't
new
realize
feature,
that.
yes.
Okay, yeah, ChatGPT is chatty sometimes. Okay, so we've got that. What
else are we missing?
Are some ideas for a logo?
Oh, can it do that?
I don't know. We'll see. Obviously, it can't give me a picture, I don't think. But maybe it can give me descriptions. Oh, it gives descriptions.
Okay, great. And then, I mean, if you were really... we're not going to do it here, but if you were really taking this to, like, the hands-off, you could then
give that description into
the,
like the OpenAI or the DALL-E
2 kind of thing to
a logo that is blah 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 and just do this.
That's
and
all
it
needs is a prompt, and this is making the prompts. So I've seen other people do that with stuff where they take something from the chat and then they go and they move it over. So it's
So we have 8 different ideas. A box with a silhouette of a person doing a workout inside the box. That sounds so ugly and awful, but okay. A box with the letter F and B inside it. Blech. A stylized box with a heart inside it. Blech. A stylized box with the word Fitbox written inside it. Okay. An open box with a person doing a workout inside it with the company name written above or below. These are not good ideas. A stylized box. I like that all of them say like a stylized box.
What's a stylized box?
A stylized...
As opposed to a regular box.
Yeah. A stylized box with a person lifting weights inside it. That's kind of the same. A stylized box with an infinity symbol inside it. A stylized box with a tree inside it, representing growth, health, and wellness. All of these require a box because the name... Wait, did we go with FitKit? We did. Oh, but it still thinks it's Fitbox. Wait, no. We did go with Fitbox. We went with Fitbox. Okay. Okay, great. So that's why. So it's like Fitbox, have a box. Must have a box. And I think that most subscription kit logos do have a box, probably, to be fair, in their logo.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so we got a name, we got a slogan, we got ideas for a logo. These are all bad ideas, but no, they're fine. They're just fine. They're not like
they're not as good as an agency.
No,
but they are.
But it would get
usable.
you something. Yeah, if you really are not a creative and you don't know where to start, and this is the only way that you can get a logo because you don't have the funds to hire somebody to do it for you,
it'll get you there.
It'll be a good first 30 days logo to have something. Okay, so let's see. So now we should ask it for
what should we ask it for? Because I think we're pretty close to done.
I know, right? One of the first steps was to create a website. So maybe the last question we can ask is like, what pages should be on our website?
Yeah.
What pages will we need for our website in order to launch?
There we go.
Maybe I'm like, I don't know what goes on the website.
Yeah, like I know how I've been on a ton of websites, but I couldn't tell you what a website needs or doesn't
for
need.
For a fitness subscription box, like what's there. So
let's see what it says.
Okay.
Homepage and about us. Okay.
I like that it says in the homepage it should include an overview of your business, what you offer. You'd be surprised how many businesses starting out forget to put those things on their homepage. And a call to action button such as subscribe now. Yes, right on the homepage, absolutely. About us. This page should let me try that again. About us. This page should provide information about your business, your mission, and your values, about your team, relevant awards and accolades. Okay, great. Products and subscriptions. This page should provide detailed information about the products and subscriptions available for purchase, including images, descriptions, and pricing. Great. Shopping cart. Yep. View the items in their shopping cart, make adjustments. Great. Checkout. Yeah, you need a checkout page. Contact us. Of course, that's, very important. FAQ. Yes. Privacy policy in terms of use. Don't forget that. That's important. Required, really.
Use a website builder like Squarespace or Shopify.
They have like template ones.
They have template ones, and again, it'll just cover you.
And a blog. Oh, if you plan to share information, tips, or news related to your business and products, a blog section. I will also add that if you are going to do a free downloadable, you will need a landing page for that. But it doesn't have to be in your main navigation because it's just going to be linked directly. So, but it will be connected to your website somewhere. Cool. So then you could also, I wonder, say, can you give me a template for a privacy policy? Can it? Yes, it can. So if you have the page and you're just like, whoa, look at this. It's code.
Yeah, it's not just generating a privacy policy in text form, it's generating a privacy policy for your website, which for a website would be in code that then you paste in.
I've never seen it do this, and look, it's got the different little things where you can like insert website name, whatever. I don't understand the different color coding. That's cool. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
I did not expect that.
There's been people that have done coding projects that are not coders because they're using ChatGPT for prompts and then it generates the code.
Wow. So if you know that you need a privacy policy page because of legal reasons, but you a lot of times maybe will come up against like lawyers who want you to pay them to write it for you. This might be a good place to start. I cannot confirm that this will be airtight for you if needed. You may eventually need to get somebody. I would recommend you get somebody to review it who is legal a legal person. Yeah. Why am I not thinking right now? But anyway, this looks pretty good. I mean, this looks pretty standard. Wow.
Cool.
Neat.
Does that wrap it about up?
I think this is pretty much everything you would need to get started. Obviously, you need to take these ideas
and then roll with it.
And then go, from there. But I think ChatGPT basically created a business.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
So feel free to take this one.
With a plan on how to get it going.
Feel free to also jump into ChatGPT and copy the same prompts to come up with your own business in your own category if you're not looking for e-com. But yeah, this was cool.
Very cool.
This was crazy. If there's anything you liked, if there's anything you missed, if there's any prompt hacks, I know people have been doing that you think would be awesome for e-com, you could leave it in the comments so other people can jump on that. If there's anything that falls outside of ChatGPT and you need to talk to somebody about it, like negotiating with vendors or supply chain or things that robots cannot do yet.
Or branding and marketing that isn't
So branding
that's out of the box, if you will.
out of a stylized box.
A stylized
with a
box.
tree in it. I'll put it in the description. Branding and marketing, link to her. Supply chain, logistics, manufacturing, licensing. I'll put a link to me. But I think that does it. And we'll see everybody next week. And until then, it's business as usual.
Bye.
Bye.